and this is the puja tutorial, and today puja tutorial is going to start a elaboration of 11th class maths NCERT book. Today we are going to elaborate the chapter number first of 11th class NCERT book. Okay. Then let's start to chapter number 1, name is set. Set is very important chapter for understanding of the mathematics, because without set you can't take a concept of mathematics. Set also serve the concept of function and relation also. Then this is the very important chapter for all, and set is the first chapter of class 11th book. Then let's start. What is set? Actually, what is set? It appears from the name that set means samuchya. The Hindi meaning of the set is samuchya, means collection of objects. This type of object is the collection in a set. It is also very important to know. Then first time George Tender in 1845 gave the notion of the set. Actually, set is a collection of objects that is well defined. Well defined means that is defined. Like as you ever think that the set of natural, whether it is a set or not, it is a set, because natural is that type of number which is used for a counting purpose. That's why this is a set. Whereas the collection of eminent writer or a famous writer, whether it is a set or not, then the famous is not undefined, because it is differ by person to person. That's why you can't give the well definition of famous. That's why there is no measurement of the famous. It is different. That's why it is not well defined. That's why it is not a set. Then in this chapter, firstly we will know about the notion of the set. After that, we will discuss or we elaborate here about the representation of set and which one is the element of set or not. We will also discuss in the first exercise of the set. Then here written all of odd natural number less than 10 is a set or not. Then you know that this is a set because odd natural number is well defined, and element of this set or a member of this set will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Then it is a set. The river that belongs to India, whether it is a set or not, it is a set because the river that belongs to India is well defined. That's right. We could say that it is a set. The vowels of the English alphabet is a set or not, then our answer could be yes, it is a set because vowel is well defined in our English alphabet. That's why this is a set. Then when you look a question at a glance, then you can determine that whether it is a set or not. It is very easy for us. And now our next is one is, what is set here defined? A set is a well-defined collection of objects. Okay. Then the set is defined by the capital letter of English alphabet. Like as anybody say A is a set, then you will write this. You can write. Whether you can define another letter of the another capital letter of English alphabet also. Whereas a small letter is defined an element of the set. Like as A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Then A is what? A is a set. And A is equal to, you can write A, B, C. Here A, B, C is the element of the set. Then you can define the element of set with a small letter of the English alphabet. Whereas there are two ways. And now you can see that what is this? This is a set. And 1, 2, 3 is the element of the set A. A, B, C is the element of set A. Then you can say that 1 belongs to A. Then there are how we give a symbol of belongs to or not belongs to. Actually, this is a symbol we use for a belongs to. Why? Because it is a Greek symbol we ever use for a belongs to. Whereas not belongs to, how we use this. This is a Greek symbol we never use for a set, element of the set. Like as here, A is equal to A, B and C. Then whether A is the element of set A? Yes, because here is the element of A. Then A belongs to set A. Whereas D is not belongs to A. Why? Because D is not an element of the set, of the collection of the set A. Then this is a symbol we ever use for belongs to or not belongs to. Okay. Now we are going to elaborate here the way of representing of set. There are two ways for a representing of set. First is tabular or raster way and second is set builder. First is roster or tabular form and second is set builder form. And what is roster and tabular form? We will learn. Then this is a way I represent here. I am representing here a set A. A, B, C is the element of set A. Then this is a form which is represented by me is a tabular form or a restored form. Whereas this is a tabular form. Whereas what is the set builder form? Then set builder form is nothing of representing a set. Like as you can see here, and A is equal to collection of all those X such that X belongs to a nation. Then it is a set. This is a way of representing a set, and the name of this way is set builder form. Now my next one is what is the set builder form and what is a roster form. Then here this is a set. This is a set. Collection of all those X such that X is a positive integer and X squared is less than 40 is a set builder form. And how we will represent this in a roster form we will learn here. Then okay, then 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 is the roster form, and we represent a set in such a form, and this is a roster. Then it is a very clear, like as you can see here, and this is a roster form, and we convert this into a set builder form. Collection of all those X such that X is a square of natural number. X is a square. You can see here there is a very clear that it is a square of natural number. Then this is a way of representing of set. Now let's do a practice by the exercise. Then exercise number 1.1. In this exercise, firstly we get a notion of the definition of set. What is set and which one is not set, we will discuss here. The collection of all the months, that is beginning from a letter J, whether it is a set or not. Then you know that a collection of all those months is a well defined, that's why it is a set. And that one is a start, first letter is a start from J, is also defined, that's why it is a set. Whereas a collection of most talented writers of the India, whether it is a set or not, in question number 2, it is a set or not, then you know that the talented is not defined because it is vary like the person to person. That's why it is not any measurement of the talented. That's you can't. It is not well defined. That's why it is not a set. The best cricketer, batsman of the world. Then you don't know about the best. Which one is best? Whereas the all boy of the school, of the class is well defined because every boy has its own identity and every boy that belongs to a class is well defined. That's why this is a set. Whereas the collection of natural numbers that is less than 100, whether it is a set or not, yes, it is a set because none. First, natural is defined and another, that natural is less than 100 is also defined. That's why this is a set. And a collection of novels written by Munshi Premchand is a well defined, you know, that's why this is a set. And the collection of all even integer, you know that what is given integer? An integer that is divisible by 2 is a even integer. That's why it is also defined. That this is also a set. And now the collection of questions in a chapter. Every question play a vital role of the exercise. That's why it is also a well-defined list. That's why this is a set. Whereas a collection of most dangerous animal of the world, most dangerous animals you can't take a measurement of which one is dangerous or not. In such a circumstances, you can't say that which one is dangerous or not. That's why this is not a well defined. Then you can say that this is not a set. Then this is a notion of set, and how will you determine that this is set or not by the at a glance when you deal with the question is very easy. And now my next question is belongs to or not belongs. I have already given you a concept of belongs to or not belongs to. Then which one? Age is equal to is age is a set and having elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then this is a element of set A. Then we 5 we have to fill here. 5 belongs to 5 belongs to A. Because 5 belongs to A. 4 belongs to A. Yes, 4 belongs to A. Here is 8 belongs to A. No, 8 not belongs to A. That's why we consider this symbol. Okay? Now, my next question of this exercise is write the following set in a rostered form. Then first, A is equal to collection of all those x such that x is an integer and always less than equal to minus 3 and less than 7. Then A is equal to minus 3. Okay. It is the element of set A is minus 3 because x is less than equal to minus 3. Means the x will be less than means minus 3 also include here. Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are the elements of the set. Because x is less than 7, that's why we will exclude to 7. This is a way of representing of set. Now my next question in this chapter is B. B is equal to collection of all those x such that x is a natural less than 6. Then which one is natural? You know by the definition of the naturals that numbers is used for a counting purpose is a natural. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really are element of the set B. Like as the question number 3, C is equal to collection of all those x such that x is a 2-digit natural number. Let sum is let's visit it. Then you practice this It is very easy, and you can solve this question by itself, by own, because it is very important for you to practice this. Like as all the questions you can convert into a roster form in very easy way. Now next question 4. Write the following set in the set builder form. And you can see here, this is a set builder form. This is a roster form, and how will convert a roster form into a set builder form? Then A. Let us suppose that A is the set. Then you can write here collection of all those elements X. X is equal to what? X is equal to the multiple of 3. And every n. Now we will define here n. N is 1 to 4. N is less than equal to 1, because when we put here 1 means the element will be 3. Okay, and L is also less than equal to 4. Then this is a form, this is a way to convert a tabular form into a set builder form. Like as here question number 2. 2, 4, 8, 69. It is a multiple of 2. Then how we will represent a set? A is equal to collection of all those x, whereas x is equal to 2n and n will be greater than equal to 1 and less than equal to 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay. Then what you are looking here, every element is in the form of n. Okay. Then how we will represent this set? Collection of all those x where x is equal to 2 to the power n, and n is less than equal to 1 and less than equal to 4. Then this is a form of the set builder form. Okay, my next question is question number 5. What the question number 5? Question number 5. In this question, list all the elements of following set. As A is equal to collection of all those x such that x is an odd natural number. Then there are many odd natural number. First, you know that which is the naturals. Naturals is a number which is used for accounting purpose, and odd natural that is not divisible by 2. When you list it, then A will be which one of the element of A? 1, 3, 5. So, etc. Then this is a way to represent the set. Okay. Then next one is B is equal to. These questions you can use, you can practice at home, because when you will do a practice, then it will be easy for you to solve it. That's why the next questions you have to practice at home. Now my next and last portion of this chapter is we have to match. So this is a tabular form and this is a set builder form. Then we have to match a tabular form with a set builder form. Then 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6 is whether which one will be? It is, you can see here, x, collection of all those x is a prime number and a divisible of 6. It is correct? No, this is not correct. Collection of all those x is an odd number less than 10. Then which one will be the select answer? X is natural number and divisible of 6. Because 1, 2, 3, 6 is a divisor of 6. That's the match. 2, 3. Mathematics is a collection of all those letter words start from mathematics. Then 2, 3 is a odd prime number. Then this is a odd prime number and a divisor of 6. And 1, 3, 5, 7 is odd natural number is less than 10. And I think that you have understood the notion of set and how to represent, what is the way of representing a set as very clear manner. I think that you have understood all the topic of exercise number 1.1 of 11th class, chapter number first name is set. Now I will continue my class in next video, exercise number 1.2.